Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Friday, the 6th of January, 2023, about 6:30 in the evening. I hate backing out of this spot since they put that dog park in. It is 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity is at 31%. I do not want a free Whataburger. Yeah. Come on now. 14 degrees Celsius. Of course, it doesn't kick in the advertisement right away. It waits until you're in the middle of doing something. And then the cover that I have on my phone covers the X to escape. So it can be a pain in the neck. But anywho, off to Walmart and probably the Dollar Tree. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll make that decision after I'm done at Walmart. And I think I'm going to go to the closest one. If you watched my video the other night, and I had to go to Walmart for my prescriptions, that's the one that I used to frequent all the time. There's one a lot closer, and I pretty much showed that after I did my crazy turnaround. So I think I'm going to go to that one. We call that Regency. It's in the Regency area. I'm actually in. It's multiple choice basically when you want to tell people where you live. I am on the south side of Jacksonville. Basically means I am south and east of the St. Johns River. This area is called Regency because, well, I don't know why, but the Regency Mall was here. It's still here. It just isn't very much mall-y or mall. I think there's like 3 stores in there and a police station. But anyway, if you say Regency, people know that you are near the Regency Mall area, and I'm only 2 or 3 blocks from the mall. So this is also considered Arlington. And again, I'm not 100% sure why there. And then I'm also considered Hidden Oaks. And there was another name I can't think of off the top of my head. But years and years ago, and I forget exactly how many, Jacksonville used to be a bunch of small towns. Duval County was a bunch of small towns. And they decided to all get together so that they could afford better fire, police, utility services, all that good stuff. So all these little cities gave up their own identity, or all these little towns gave up their own identity to become Jacksonville, the largest city land-wise in the United States. So there are a few that didn't want to incorporate or whatever it is. There's a couple areas down along the beaches. Jack's Beach, Neptune Beach, Atlantic Beach, Mayport, all kind of remained their own independent municipalities. but they're also under Duval or Jacksonville County, or well, Jacksonville, the city of Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, which is basically Duval County Sheriff's Office. Have I confused you all yet? Uh, so anyhow, where was I? I think I was just talking about going to the Regency Walmart. So, in many ways, I think the incorporation or whatever it is that they called it, I think it works in many ways. You've got, a very, very large police force. You've got a very large fire rescue. So you're not having to call in another town for assistance if you have a big fire. You just call in another station. I guess depending on where you're at. I mean, there's some areas that we might call a different county in, but that's, pretty rare, I would imagine, and just basically on the borders. But anyhow, so I've managed to sell the futon bed. I totally skied that I was supposed to be at the gas station to meet these people, and it's like 15 minutes. 15 minutes after I was supposed to be there, I was like, "Oh no!" So I texted them. They were actually still there waiting. They said, could have been traffic or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, well, more like I got busy and forgot." But we got together. They got the piece. So one thing down. I've got 3 or 4 others to go. I got one meetup tomorrow. Hopefully I don't forget that one. That'd be stupid on my part. But I've got 2 or 3 other little things, 2 or 3 other things that I want to take pictures of and post. And then my son-in-law is going to come over and he's going to get a carpet or something to put down on the floor and finish the wall that my brother told him not to finish because he wanted to use the bracing for shelves. So, a few little odds and ends like that. My son-in-law's got a few ideas what he wanted to do when he was working on it the last time, and either didn't get around to it or my brother said, "Nah, don't worry about doing that." So I gave him carte blanche. You're the one doing it. Get her done. Whatever you do. And then figure out painting. I'll talk with my son this weekend about getting some paint. He's only got about 300 gallons in the garage. So I'm sure we can come up with something. And then it's the act of actually painting it. I would like to paint it. Don't get me wrong. I really would. I don't know that my shoulders would allow me to get more than half of one of the walls done. So I'm going to have to rely on the kids or the grandkids. Get one of the grandsons over, and the oldest one, get him over there and get him to paint, or maybe get my granddaughter. The oldest one likes to paint. So Anyway, we'll get her done. We'll get her looking good. See about getting her rented out for the beginning of next month. I hope. Oh, never ending, right? It's the little mundane things too that get me. Like last night walking around. Well, not walking around. I went out to the kitchen to make a drink and realized that I hadn't swept the floor in a while, like a couple days, a week. So ended up doing that and tackling the dishes. I got about half of the sink full of dishes done. And I know I should wash them when I'm done with them. And that's easier said than done. I should probably cut myself down to one plate, one bowl, one fork, one knife, one spoon. And I've done that in the past, and it kind of works. And then I'm like, I don't like doing this. And I buy another one of something and another one of something. And yeah. So then I end up with 3 or 4 bowls. Well, actually 3 bowls in a pot. In the sink because I was out of bowls, so I just used the pot. That was another reason why I was like, I finished eating and went out and put that in the sink and filled up with water and went, Maybe my drink went back in to watch something on YouTube, and then decided, you need to get out there and do something. And do something turned into, like I said, sweeping and doing the dishes. Making a fresh drink, because I realized when I got back in to my room that I was actually out of drink. So anyhow, what kind of time we getting to be on here? I think I'm going to just go ahead and cut this off for the moment. Man, this place is going to be crowded. I'm going to cut this off for a moment and I'll resume probably on the way to Dollar Tree. That's where I decided to go. Alrighty. So I get out of here without hitting anybody. That car comes up as I speak. I think they're going to take the spot that I just pulled out of. Maybe not. So, work my way out of here. And we'll head down to Dollar Tree. He's kicking me out. Man, this is disconcerting, confusing. Across the street, there used to be a field until a year or so ago. Right here on the left-hand side used to be a big old field too. The one on the right, I used to go in and set up by the lake, make something to eat. It was a nice hill, actually more of a sand pile, right in the middle of that area. You could go into Walmart and buy the fixes for a sandwich, go over there and set up and have a nice little picnic. Not happening now. Well, let's see. I think I'll go this way. I'll go the highway. Not till we get up on there for long. By the way, it's just a bunch of signals with people not. The intersections are just kind of, if you don't know them, they're confusing. So, and people, they don't do it every day. So, for that matter, this way is kind of confusing too if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, excuse me. But it is what it is. I was just in Walmart, and this guy walked by with two of his friends, and he's talking about white people don't know about spices. I don't know what he was referring to. I thought he was white at first, and it's every chance that he could have been Italian or some other very light-skinned, but very, very light-skinned. Like I said, I thought he was Caucasian, but I was like, no, you are so wrong. No, white people don't know anything about spices. Maybe the few that you know don't, but I'm telling you, you're wrong. Now, you look in my spice cupboard, and I can cook you anything from Italian to Mexican to Cuban, Dominican, Brazilian, everything from mild to wild. You can't just clump everybody into one. Well, you may be the exception. Well, maybe so, but I bet you I could go into either one of my brother's kitchens and find the same stuff. My late sister, yeah, her kitchen was pretty well stocked that way. My daughter, my son, actually both my daughters. I said, and there's there's little Charlie, but I don't know. I think he's more Italian than just Caucasian, but anyway. I just thought it was kind of funny. He was acting all big and bad, throwing spices into his cart. And here's one that white people don't use. It's like, seriously? Cumin? Oh, I don't know. So, this is going to be kind of quick. Depending on when this light changes, I'll be pulling into the Dollar Tree parking lot in just a short. Well, it ain't going to change anytime real soon because it just changed. But, prices, I don't know. I spent $90. I didn't get a whole lot. Prices are still ridiculous. They're still, crazy high. You have to shop for the best deal. If you know me, you know I like my Velveeta cheese, but I can get the store brand yellow American cheese about $1 cheaper. So that's what I do. In the long run, it may help me cut down on my cheese use, and that would be a good thing. I was talking about that the other night about dieting. And I can cut back on carbs. I have a real problem cutting back on cheese. Or I should say, I can cut back on some carbs. I don't, but I could. And I do. I eat a lot of like tuna fish salad without bread or crackers or anything. Just make it up as a salad and eat it right out of the bowl, tuna salad bowl. I could probably use some lettuce and whatnot, but hey, lettuce is $3.78 a head. right now. I just walked out of the store, so I will check at like Winn-Dixie or something, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be close to the same. I'll see about maybe getting a BOGO salad, bag of salad. Anyhow, at least like their bread is still at Walmart. You can still get like hot dog rolls and their brand of bread for 99 cents. So that's a plus over places like Winn-Dixie. But we'll go ahead and back into here. And I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty. Looks like I forgot to push a button or something. I talked all the way home to nobody. I mean, I do that a lot, but at least there's usually a camera listening. So, anyhow, that didn't work out. And it looks like I'm getting stood up for the sale for this evening. Par for the course. But, anyway, let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Oops. Slouchy, y'all.